What's up, everybody? How you all doing? We're back again with another one, and today we're checking out the Warning cover of Metallica's song "Atlas Rise" on the Warning's YouTube channel. Make sure to go there, give them a like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Supporting the artists is what this reaction is all about. So, with that said, that's not wasting time. Let's just crack in and let's go. This is 6 minutes 45 seconds long, so this might be a long reaction. Just right from the get-go, the invitation, just heavy, right in your face. I love that. Nice. I feel that like this song is sort of draws on like the Greek myth of Atlas, like the Titan condemned by Zeus to hold up the heavens, are often depicted as Earth for the eternity. Wow, and the Warning. Oh man, it's phenomenal, phenomenal. It's just quality. Oh, their guitar solos. The guitar solos are absolutely incredible. The instrumentation, the vocals, Danny on the vocals right now, and absolutely just phenomenal. So they're like incredibly young here. I'm not sure what the ages are. I'm sure you guys, experts, will let me know in the comments down below. But I just love that. It's talking about like the trap of self-martyrdom. Like, what's his name? The person who wrote the song, saying that the song is about like people, about like people, about people who feel that they must carry like the weight of everything on their shoulders, carry the weight on their own shoulders. So people just take on that role, to basically like stepping up to the plate, taking the world on their shoulders, and just taking on that leadership, and to taking control and taking the lead. Really cool. No, I just feel that it's just I love the motto and how complex that is. Like it's describing someone who takes on like too much responsibility, and so sometimes out of necessity, and often because they feel that they're the only ones that can, and they're the only ones that can do it. They're the only ones that feel that they're more like got the competence to do it, and but also I think that will also comes with like a downside, which like leads to a cycle of bitterness and isolation, where where a person feels um or the per or where the person eventually like collapses under the pressure because they insisted on carrying because they're carrying too much, and they're taking on far more than what they can actually handle. You have to share responsibility. Responsibility should always be shared. Don't try and take on more than what you can actually handle, because it will just mess you up mentally, physically, and and eventually you get burnout, which can be very self-destructive. I feel that also that this song, talking about burdens, and taking on responsibility and taking on probably too much responsibility. It does have like very like similarities to Tupac's song called Life Goes On. It sort of deals with like the heavy burdens, but it also focuses on the psychological weight and responsibility trap of self-martyrdom. So it's so complex, and it's I love the songwriting on this. I know the Warning didn't write this because it's a Metallica cover, but Metallica is just the lyricism is phenomenal, and as well as the Warning's performance and their they're always spectacular. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter whereas it doesn't matter how many people they're playing in front of, whether it's a massive theatre or it's just a small little room. It doesn't matter. Their performance is always going to be on point, and you can really, you can really appreciate the music and their artistry and the musicality of these girls, man. It's phenomenal. does I feel that with the in the chorus, Atlas Rise, like it's like I feel like it can be interpreted in like two different ways. Like it's like the command, like telling someone to pick up their burden and keep going despite the pain. I mean that in a literal sense. And there's like, and then it's like sort of a sarcastic kind of jab, like mocking someone who's made themselves god of their own misery. You know, their own like misery, like essentially saying like, go ahead then, keep carrying it if you won't let it go. You know what I mean? It's like it's sort of sarcasm, but it's sort of to say that basically, if you feel that you just want to carry these burdens, carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, go ahead and do it. Which is really essentially trying to say that stop, instead of actually coming out and saying stop doing that, or no, don't try and carry more than what you can handle. Instead of actually coming out and actually saying that, sort of said in like a sarcastic way, and well, go ahead then. You know, if you think you can do it, do it. You know, which is really saying the opposite. I tell them like just to don't try and carry more than what you. It's just such a great. So I just love that. Love it. But I cut it off too soon, so. Cool.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
But okay, that was the warning. But I just think that was just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal performance. It's like I love the metaphor that's used, like to like describe people who take on like excessive responsibility. Often just like believe that they are the only one capable, being able to do things the right way, which is kind of like putting other people down. So calling like other people like, "Oh, I'm the only one who's competent enough to be able to do things the right way, be able to handle all this. Everybody else is inferior because they can't." It's just like it's almost. You know, I just feel that's just very sort of self-destructive. Um, oh, which can lead to a lot of bitterness, where the person sort of complains about their burden, but refuses to let anyone help them. So you can't, it's really difficult. It's really difficult to be able to help somebody, someone who's like that. That they're so fucking stubborn that they won't accept any help from anybody. It's so annoying to be around people like that. It really is, and like as much as you just want to do your bit to try and help those people, just won't let you, and they're just like no, 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 no. So annoying, so annoying. But that was a great cover by the Warning. That's the Warning's cover. Metallica. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups. That was the Warnings cover. Let's do that again. Take 3. That's the Warnings cover of Metallica's Atlas Rise. I haven't heard the original. But if you want me to check out the Metallica's original version, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I thought that was absolutely amazing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, have your say in the comments down below, of course, as always. Yeah, be safe, be healthy. Catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Cheers, peace. I'm out. Peace.